Hi all, welcome to my channel. I'm Mark, this is Mark's Mods, and today guys, we're going to do it. Yep, we are going to do it. We are going to do the last and final issue of the Harshek Titanic build. We are doing 190. It's quite emotional actually, to be honest, getting this done. It's been a heck of a journey, or a voyage, you would say, doing this build. They're not letting us off lightly on the last issue though. We have got pipework to do, and we've got some other little bits that we need to finish off, and then fingers crossed everything works on the engine and we can get it operated. We'll just have to see on that one. If I have to do some work on it off camera, I'll do that, and then maybe put up a YouTube short of it actually running in case there's any problems. I'm hoping not. I really am hoping not, but yeah, I'm feeling quite emotional about this one because yeah, it has been a heck of a voyage, but it's definitely been worth it in the long run. Anyway, let's get over to the build desk. So with all that said, let's get modelling. Okay guys, here we go, the final. So this is 190 propeller and nameplate. Right, so it's a bit hard to see, but we've got a pipe coming down just here that hasn't been attached to anything yet. So what we need to do is we need to put this piece on the end of it, and then the other end of this piece is going to go into the top here. I think this is going to be very fiddly to do, but it must be done. So we'll get some glue on the inside of this first of all. Get my tweezers and try and get this in. No, I didn't think it was going to go in that easy. So, right, I think the best thing to do is maybe then glue this onto the top and then try and get this pipe in. Which is not easy either. Right, I think that hole is going to need opening up slightly. I don't know why we didn't put this pipe on previously. Well, it's on. Now it's a question of grabbing the pipe and putting it together. Oof. Come on, where are you? You know what, I just don't think. I think I've got it, I think. So hopefully if I have, I'll reinforce it with some glue. I have. Almost there. I can sort of see it. Told you, it's not going to let up on the last one. We're not getting off that easily. Right, I think that has gone in. But I won't know until a few seconds if it's worked. Please, it's worked. It has worked just. Right, okay, move that to one side because we've got more building to do. So, right, so we need this pipe next, and we need this pipe, and we're going to fit this pipe onto here. Okay, then we've got two of these. Now one of these is going on, but needs to go right up to the top, like so. I'm going to put a dab of glue just at the top there to hold that in place. And then this one is going to go on the end here. Come on, won't go on. Why won't that go on? No different than the others. Wow, that really needed pushing on. Right, so this is going now onto our engine. So, if the side camera has, there we go. So this is going to go on. Oh wow, there is a hole at the top there. Where? Did it go down? Right, I'm just trying to work this out because if I show you these, let me just show you the instructions, because this is now where I'm like, what are you trying to make us mess up? So excuse the glare. So it's asking us to do the pipe like that. So put it through there, down there, it comes around, dips down there and here. Okay? But then it completely changes the thing on here. This bit should be going on to the top just there, then comes down, then in, and then it's saying it goes off in that direction when it told us to put it in that direction. Good job I don't use a lot of glue. So I'll fix it, but why tell us to glue it in one way and then put it in on a different set way? Makes no sense whatsoever. Just trying to make things difficult for the sake of it. Right, okay, so let's get this in. I'll go back to the side camera. Right, just underneath this black pipe there are two holes. So the hole near in the left is where we want to be going into. Don't understand that. It tells you to do it one way, and then when you actually come to fit it, it's saying, no, but it goes in differently. Ah, shaky hands. Okay, so that is in. I just want to hold it there for a few seconds. Right, so that is in, and then there's two holes just down here where we can mount this. Just like that. Yep, still mounted. Fantastic. Okay. So, back to the build desk for making something else now. So, there we go. Right. Hopefully this makes sense. Right, so we need this pipe here. Making sure it is the correct pipe. It is, and it's the correct way. We need these pieces. Okay, so on the end we've got another one of these wheels, which is not going all the way down, so I just put a drop of glue just on the end, because I've got a funny feeling that other hole, this is where that's going to go into. Okay. Then this whoops, just following the orientation. Then this goes onto here. Right, so this goes onto here, right. Okay, so that goes onto there. This then sits on top here. Okay. And then the hand wheel goes on the end of this bit. Right, okay. So I am correct where this is going next. It is going into the sort of final hole. But then I'm just looking further ahead in the instructions and thinking, they want this bit on at some point. Is it going to be easier to put this on now? How well does it fit? Because I can kind of see what's going on. You know, I'm going to put that piece on now. I don't see why we have to put it on when it's going to be fragile enough being glued in just at one point. Right, okay, so it's going to go to the side camera. Right, so obviously we had a pipe coming from this hole. This next pipe is going to come through to the next one. I'm probably going to be proven wrong about doing that pipe earlier, but stop getting the shakes, Mark. Right, I'm just going to have to bring this closer to me while I work on it. Ah, and that other one's come out. Blast it. Right, nearly there, guys. Just need to do a quick repair on the other pipe that came out. Right, that's back in place. Then, as far as I'm aware, I can get to this. There are two prongs on the end of here which go into the two holes just there. Right, guys, that's it. All the pipes have been done for this build. Whew. Right, I'm just going to stop the recording there, have a moment, because that is major, and then I'll be right back. Plus the fact I want to get the bolts ready for the propeller as well. So back in a sec.
A few moments later.
Okay guys, I'm back. So propeller time. I'm just so glad we've done the pipes. Oh, so glad that's all done. So we need to put the propeller blade in. Just line up. Okay, so that's the propeller blade in. Now we need to screw this in with 2 PM screws. Sometimes it's pretty hard to see where these are going in. And that does not want to go in at all. That's definitely where the hole is. Try again. Ah, it's going in now. Excellent. Okay, then another TM. On the other side. Okay, so now we need to glue in the small bolts which are these tiny ones. That screw is not in crossplay at all. What is going on with these screws? That's a bit better. Okay, so one there. One here. Okay, so they're in. Oh, thought that one was in, but it's not. It was on its side. Now it's in. Okay, so now it's a case of the medium to long ones to do. And I'm just doing this by eye. Best I can. As it can be very fiddly. Because you've got to get them straight to go in. Okay, that's one in. That's two in. And I believe a long one at the top here. That's a tight fit, but it's in. Right. So I'm thinking medium in there. Oh. I did get enough bolts off the sprue to do this. And we do get some spares as well, which is always good to have. Definitely medium. Come on. Right, and then two of the larger ones. Oh, that flew off at me and landed on me somewhere. Doesn't matter, I'll find it in a sec. I know I don't lose things on this channel, but I did cut enough off the sprue just in case. Yeah. Yeah, they're on. Okay, fantastic. Oh, it looks like I've lost one on here. Right, that one's back in. Right, so there we go. That is our propeller finished. Next is the stand for the propeller. So this is just going to simply sit in there like so, and then we're screwing that in with an XM screw. Okay, so that's that on there with an XM screw. Next, what we need to do, we need to bring over the plaque, if I can get it off the desk. So here's our plaque. We need to, we've got double-sided tape here, which I wish they'd put it on the back of the plaque, but I'm just being too picky. Okay, I think I've got the first layer. Yep. Okay. Then we need to take off the second layer with the sticky. Then going over to our engine. And coming over to here. Our plaque is going to place just there. Right, okay. Right, one of the last things we need to do if we go to the build camera is, now I like what they've done here because it gives you some sort of scale. We've got this little plastic disc here, but what we've also got is a little figure of an engineer. I think he's really good. And all we're going to do is we're going to stick him to the plastic. My problem is that's going to haze, but yeah, I'll have to risk it. I can't really use any other glue because it doesn't stand properly. So I might paint the little clear base actually off camera like a gold. But okay, and then it just says that if I go to side camera again, that to put the figure just more or less there. Okay, so that is our engine complete. That is all the work has done. We have finally reached the end of our Titanic journey. I just need to test it and put some batteries in it. I also need to make a power mod for it. But wow guys, that's it. The Titanic is done. The ship, the engine. Yeah, it has, it's a roller coaster. I can tell you that now. It has really, truly been amazing. Really amazing. What started out as, you know, getting me, you know, as a part work, got me back into my passion that I had for the Titanic. Started collecting memorabilia and everything. But yeah, so I'm going to pause the recording here. We can do some nice shots with it and hopefully see it running. Hopefully. I have to take that handle off though. And I don't think, no, it hasn't hazed it. Excellent. So guys, the next video you'll see is the engine on the turntable. And yeah, let's hopefully we can get it running. So see you then. Hi y'all, welcome to my channel. Why am I doing that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Well guys, as you can see, we're done and it works and I'm really chuffed. There are some moments where I did get a little bit stuck. I did actually use some WD-40 on some of the bits just to loosen them up a little bit more. But like any engine, it needs to be running. So you really shouldn't be pushing it to the extremes to start off with. But I think once I found that once I ran it in, it's working perfectly, and obviously working on the original Titanic remote that works the ship as well. So, wow, that is really, really good. And what a way to end a build. I mean, I love the build, but I also love the finish day because you get to look at it and you think, wow. But where do we go from here? Well, there's no builds out there at the moment that are interesting for me. So I'll be sitting pretty here, just might start getting the Trumpet Titanic out and stuff like that, but it's been one heck of a journey or voyage. And I would just like to thank everybody who's watched me from day one when I did the silly little skit of when I came back with how many issue ones from the shop. And yeah, it has been an amazing, amazing journey, and I've thoroughly enjoyed myself. There have been times 185, 188 that have been pushing, but yeah, I'm satisfied with what we got by the end of the build, and that is the main thing. And I'm so chuffed I decided to do it, and the extension as well, because I think I really would have looked at it and thought, you know what, I should have done that. But it's done. The Titanic has finally done her maiden voyage, and she did not sink. So there we go. Anyway guys, if you like this video, please give it a massive thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell, and you'll be notified of any future videos. But as for always, stay safe and bye for now. Well, to Harsha, if you think you can release a part work that I'm going to have a bit of a problem with, then you're wrong, because it's not going to happen. 1, 2, 3, and 1 on the way from Harsha. Houston, we have a problem.